Hello, my YouTube family. This is your host, Aaron here. This is Times with the Narcissist Explained. I hope all has been well with you all this evening. I have another hot topic that I want to talk about. It has a lot to do with healing and it has a lot to do with feeling burnt out, right? Where should I start? You know, when it comes down to the abuse that we took, we took arrows, we took butcher knives, we took swords. We took spiritual bullets. We took self esteem darts at our self esteem. We dealt with energy vampires. We've dealt with shapeshifters. We've dealt with corporate. You know, we've dealt with the bad choices that we have made, which a lot of us are still healing from, right? Why am I saying all this? I'm saying this because we are healing from a lot of things. And the longer you were in the abuse, it takes years upon years to heal. You don't just go to sleep, wake up, and be healed from all those years of abuse. And so the thing that we are struggling with, a lot of us are struggling with, is feeling lost, like we lost a lot of time. So we trying to fight so hard to make up for the time that we lost, dealing with toxic people. Some of us are in situations feeling like we're hopeless because we've woken up, but certain things haven't really changed in our lives, right? Um, and listen, I truly understand how you feel. You know, I understand. And then a lot of us are feeling burnt out, or like you'll have energy spurts, or like random energy bursts. Like you wake up energized, and you use that energy to go hard and work on so many different things that you want to do. And all of a sudden, you crash out. Mentally, you're not okay. Your energy levels is not good the next day. It's like you're forced to rest. Well, this is the best analogy that I could tell you when it comes down to feeling burnt out, right? It's like a cell phone. You charge it up to like 50%. Then you take it off the charger and you start doing this, doing that. You go on different apps, you watch different videos, and then you have to charge it again. You see, it takes a while to fully charge ourselves as empaths, as chosen ones. It takes a while to fully recover from years of abuse. Now, some of us been in toxic households, dealing with corporate, etc., for more than a decade. If you've been in it for more than a decade, or pretty much your whole life, and you realize and you made the necessary changes, the important part is the healing part. But the thing is, we don't give ourselves enough grace for, you know, not keeping up with the demands that we want, or the manifestations that we want. Some manifestations take time when you're healing, man, is what I'm saying. Some manifestations take time when you're healing. So you have to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself rest. What helps also is exercising. Exercising will help you heal a lot faster. So if you are doing an exercise routine, pat yourself on the back. Kudos to you. I'm proud of you, because that stuff really helps. It really does help. You know, it helps balance out the stresses and helps get blood flow to the brain, so that way you can think more clearly. Your mood can improve. You know, eating healthy as well. Try not to eat garbage food. You shouldn't be eating Burger King. You shouldn't be eating McDonald's. You definitely should not be eating Arby's or Taco Bell. Y'all better throw that stuff away. you know. But listen, healing is a lifelong journey, especially if you've been in it for more than a decade, which those who don't know what a decade is, more than 10 years. You know, it takes a while to fully recover to the energetic self you were back in the day. And a lot of us, I'll tell you, man, there's times where I go hard when I have the energy. I go hard. But when I burn out, I burn out and I have to rest. And that's what happened last year. That's why I couldn't really upload a lot because I would upload and then I feel drained and I had to take a week off to rest, you know. Um, Sometimes I push through it. Sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to go hard. I'm just going to speak my truth. I'm going to put information out there that people will want to gravitate to and understand to waken up some minds. But eventually the universe forces me to rest, you know. So don't beat yourself up for not being where you want to be. Don't beat yourself up if you're still going through the motions of feeling down, still going through traumatic experiences over again, processing certain things. Do not beat yourself up over things like that because truth be told, you might be healing for the rest of your life. I might be healing for the rest of my life. You know, at this point in time, divine has taken over. You know, we don't have the energy like we used to, but we can do the work to rebuild ourselves back up as much as we can. Exercise can help, rest can help. Definitely avoiding energy vampires and toxic people and toxic environments that can help as well. You know, because understand your value. You're like a gold mine, right? Your energy is like liquid gold or aura gold, and people want to feed on it. You know, this is why at this time you're forced to rest. You're forced to not be out in the open with a bunch of people now. You're forced to reflect, right? And as time goes on, you start realizing certain things about the people that you dealt with, and it all adds up, you know? And if you're feeling burnt out, please don't beat yourself up over that because I go through that too. You know, I hope y'all can relate to this message. It's rough, y'all. It's rough. It's rough being a chosen one. It's rough being a light worker. It's rough being the one to stand up and do right when there's so many evil people in the world that's so busy trying to feed on you and laugh at your misery. It's tough, man. But keep pushing, all right? I love y'all.